Hello, welcome back to my corner of the internet. So today I'm going to do Get Ready With Me with you guys and update you guys on my 6-month hiatus of project panning. I have some thoughts, I have some conflicting thoughts, and then I have some other thoughts. Lots of thoughts. All right, guys, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started on my makeup. I've been wanting to use this on my eyeballs, so we're going to use this one today. Okay, you guys, so if you have no idea, I decided to stop project panning this year just to see how I felt. I did not throw out the idea of going back to it at some point, if at all, or just completely end it. I have been doing project panning for 9 years. This would have been my 10th year. And this is all just a recap for those that have no idea. So I did an update about 3 months ago on how I felt 3 months in. And I will tell you, at 3 months mark, I was having so much fun. And I still am, don't get me wrong. I was having so much fun just playing around, like doing this kind of stuff, like just playing around and picking what I want to test out, to play with, shop my own stash, and really like shop my stash and really get to know my collection and see what I like, get rid of things I don't want in my life. So I have been on this journey of trying to, 1, get to know my collection, 2, see if I can use up things without being forced or told to use up things. So I'm going to use this to top it off. Anyway, so I have my 6-month update. This thing is like squished. There we go. So I just been on this journey of just getting to know my collection and really enjoying what I have. I really do enjoy my makeup collection, and I think what I have learned is that I'm still using stuff up, which is nice. I'm still, that's a lot of glitter. I may have gone overboard on that, but it's okay. I still use things up. You guys have seen that I have empties going on, and not just like simple, silly sample size empties. It is significant empties where I am concentrating on products. I am using what I have, but I also am not as... I don't have as many empties as I would have 6 months into the year if I was project panning. Part of that reason I feel is that the need to constantly use something without veering off or using other stuff in my collection is not as a strong suit anymore. Like, I'm still using this palette, but I would have been done this if I was project panning, but because I'm not, I'm using it whenever I feel like it, when I feel the need to, that kind of stuff. So I've noticed that I like the balance that I have as far as using what I have, trying to use things up, but not having to be die hard about it. And I think that that's what I needed to do, or the balance that I needed to have for me to want to continue to project pan. I felt like it was just this is what I need to use up, so I'm only sticking with this. Not necessarily because it works for me or because I need it for that season to work with certain products. It was just more of like okay, I need to show you guys progress kind of thing. And I've learned that I can have a good balance. But this is a lesson that I need. Obviously, this is something that's common sense, but I needed to learn this lesson on my own in order for me to appreciate project panning and appreciate the freedom of just using what I want for that specific day if I want to. So in an overall thought process, I truly miss the excitement of sharing things that I've hit pan on or finished with you guys. That's the main thing that I miss about project panning, honestly, is me coming on camera excited to show you guys that I finished something, or that I hit pan on something that was difficult, or the accomplishment of using something up or hitting pan on something that we all know it's difficult to use or takes a long time and a lot of dedication to use up. So I mainly am missing that. Because I have finally admitted that to myself, and this is more like recent when I finished certain things, I didn't really have anybody to tell or come on or get excited for. I am kind of debating on whether I should project pan again, but I don't think it'll be like it was before. If I were to project pan right now, like say right now, okay, first let me tell you this. First, I feel like yes, I can go back to project panning right now. You talked to me 3 months ago, I would have said, nope, I'm not ready yet. Right now, I feel like I've gotten to a better place as far as wanting to project pan. So I can see myself project panning, but it's going to come with certain rules and guidelines for myself because I don't want to project pan like I used to project pan. So here's what I mean by that. First and foremost, I do not want to project pan eyeshadows. Eyeshadow things in general. This was a rule that I had for a long time, but then I felt like I was pressured into trying it out. And then you guys loved it so much, I continued, even though I wasn't 100% into it. So if I'm going to go back to project panning, I'm not doing eyeshadow stuff. And if I do it, it's more of like something that I know it's not going to be long, like it's not going to be something where I'm going to have to use it all the time or being forced to use it all the time or having to show progress on it. It's just more of like all right, willy-nilly whenever I feel like it kind of thing. Just like I used up that, if you saw my last video of my PR packages and stuff, just like you saw that I used up that one shadow, that was just me on my own, not being forced. It took me 6 months, but it didn't take me 3 months like it would have because I would have been so dedicated to it. That's the first thing. Second thing is I feel like I like the seasonal right now. That's how I started out, and I think that that's where I would want to go back. Solely because I do seasonal shop my stashes, and I feel like that would benefit and work for me the best because I change my drawers for the season. So why not pick things out that I pulled out for that season? So it would go hand in hand with that. Things that would work for me at that moment, things that I would enjoy for that season, and not forcing myself to find a way to, for instance, use this cream bronzer in the dead of winter, knowing that it doesn't work for me then. That to me is not fun, and I don't want to do that anymore. I did it, I made things work. I just don't want to do that anymore. That would be the second thing. Third thing is I've learned that my application of products has completely changed since I stopped project panning. So before I project pan, I was not a heavy-handed person when it came to my makeup application. And when I started project panning, that changed because I just needed to try on things. I needed to make sure that I applied them and they, were used and they showed usage. So if I were to go back to project panning, I would definitely have a lot slower. Oh my gosh, look at that. Have a lot slower progress because as you guys can see, I'm not even like pressing down hard on my bronzer because I don't feel like I need to. I don't need a lot. And things are going to take me a lot longer than it did before because I'm not, prioritizing it. I'm not going to 7 days out of the week only use that because I want to still continue to shop my stash and use what I have. And if that product only got 3 uses that month, then that product only got 3 uses that month kind of thing. So this is where messing around with and playing around with the thought process of project panning. So it would be shorter seasonal project pans. So for instance, it'll be spring, summer, winter, fall. Keep it fresh, keep it light, keep it fun. And if I feel like having something for 2 seasons, I can do that. If I don't, then I don't. So that'll be something that I can accomplish. 2, you won't see as much damage usage because I'm going to try to not make it so like my whole world to be heavily about project panning because I have so much stuff that I want to rotate and, you know, play around with. And I just want to have a good rotation. I'm going to use this one. I haven't used this one in a while. Even though I don't have a tan, I don't care. So that would be the next thing. The other thing would be no eyeshadow, unless it's like a shadow stick that I'm using as a base, or like something as a base, or a glitter topper that I don't mind using every day. That kind of thing, but no palettes, no hitting pan on any eyeshadows on purpose. Like, it's just, it would be a lot more relaxed, more chill, more relaxed, and more organic than anything. I've just done enough project panning to know when I'm going to get burned out. And if I do what I did before, it's just going to be full force, burnt out, and I'm not going to continue. I'm just not going to continue, and I'm going to be like, I'm done. I'm officially done. So this is something that I was thinking about, contemplating. I don't know whether I should start one out for the summer or just enjoy the summer. I don't know. I'm going to use this setting spray because it's day 3 of rain, but we're apparently in a drought. But every week so far, we've had 3 full days of rain, not just spitting either. I mean, like, rain. So I'm going to use this because I need some moisture on my face. Feels good. I want to be able to sit down and still have get ready with me's with you guys, and not just use project pan items because I'm forced to, I have to. It's more of like, okay, well, today I feel like using something completely different. And I think that's more of a me problem than it is a project pan community problem. I have to get out of that mindset that I have to only use my project pan items. I want to be able to enjoy my whole collection. I still need to continue to, I still have to figure out what products I still want to keep, what products I am wanting to get rid of as far as my products. And I can't do that if I am solely concentrating on one thing. And I just love to have all different kinds of stuff in my Shop My Stash. It has been a blast just rediscovering my makeup and really separating my makeup into seasons, because that's how I wear my makeup. That it has really opened my eyes and has made me realize what I have a lot of, what seasons I have a ton of, what it is that I like to wear for certain seasons, what I don't like to wear for certain seasons. So then that helps me with wanting to be tempted to buy some new products when they market it out. So I will say that this is helping me out in that way. So I wanted to let you guys know my thoughts have changed as far as project panning. I am considering coming back to project panning, but I want you guys' opinion. I'm trying not to have all of my videos be project pan, because that's not what I want. I am loving my get ready with me's. I am loving these kind of videos with you guys. I just love story times with you and telling you guys things about my life or what's going on in the world that you guys want to have a conversation about. It's just been, I love that. And I don't want that to be gone. So I want to kind of incorporate project pan, but not make it where it's like 6 project pan projects. I think it's just, I'm going to do one seasonal one where you get like 3 updates of that season, which is those 3 months of that season. It'll be an intro, an update, and a finale. And then we move on to the next season. And then I think that'll be the most reliable way. I actually was contemplating on doing one for the year and then updating you guys whenever. But again, I don't want to be stuck with a product for a season that it's just not going to work for me. And how I started project panning was seasonally. And it always worked out for me. And then we had those fun projects where it was themed, where it was randomized, and then I jumped on those, which I still find those to be fun. I just don't want to dedicate my whole entire channel to project panning. I want to have a little bit of everything, like what I'm good at and what I love to do as well. And I know some of you guys don't care for project panning. You have expressed that, and that's why I don't want it to be that way. But I know some of you guys do, and you miss it, and you enjoy it. So I do want to cater to that too. And I think that at least having one won't torture myself. Again, I miss it. I miss mainly showing the excitement, showing the fun, sharing that with you guys. Just sharing that excitement and encouraging each other. And I love it when I hear that, you know, I've inspired you to use up what you have. I love that, because that's what I want you guys to do, is just use what you have and enjoy it. I really like this makeup look today. It's very bronzy, glowy, and natural. For a rainy day, I think this is perfect, because I'm going to be sitting my booty on the couch. Because guess what? I don't got to cook today. Today, I am off from cooking. It's so pretty. I love how, you see that sparkliness? Look at this sparkle. Don't look up my nose. Can you guys see that? So pretty. Those hockey puck stick, whatever they're called, they're really pretty. So anyway, you guys, I just put this lip gloss on. Like I told you guys, I'm just gonna go downstairs and hang out with my kitties. Hang out with my kitties on this rainy day. I wanted to bring this up to your attention because if you guys see, well, first and foremost, I want you guys' opinion, whether I should start one in the summer. Summer is literally 3 weeks away, and should I do one for the summer and start it then, or just wait till the fall? I don't mind. I am 6 months free of project panning. I had told you guys when I did this last year, when I finally told you guys I wasn't project panning, this could have changed. I love to use up things. That still has not changed, and I still continue to do it even though I'm not project panning. I just miss the interaction. I miss the excitement. I miss the inspiration. I miss the camaraderie that comes with it. And that was something that I needed to learn and understand by me pulling away. And it took me this long to understand it, but I'm happy that I've gotten to this point, because I feel like I'm coming to a healthy balance. I don't want to not project pan. I didn't see myself forever not doing it, but I didn't want to do it to the extent that I was doing it. And there are certain things I do not care to use up. I can do it naturally, and if it doesn't get used up, I don't care. I don't care. I have enough of it that I love the rotation of it. So I think that that's why I'm kind of like coming to this point in my life where I'm like, I'm ready, but it's going to be my way, like literally all the way my way. And I know that it's always been my way, but part of me has done it more to cater to everyone. And now that I've seen those that have stayed after I announced that I wasn't doing project panning, those that have voiced their opinions about it and was honest with me, I'm trying to find a good balance between not overdoing it, but not completely taking it away, because I'm still getting comments saying that you guys miss some of my project pan. So I kind of miss that too. I'm still using things up, so it's not like I've stopped it completely, and I'm not buying a ton of stuff either. So there's that. You guys let me know, and then we will take it from there. Depending on what you guys, the majority rules, I'll either start in the summer or I'll wait till the fall. It's not a big deal to me. I'm not stressing myself out over it. It's not going to be something where it's going to be stressful, and I need you guys to remind me to watch this video so that I don't fall back to my old patterns, because I love how I am applying my makeup now. I love how it sits on my face. I love how it looks. Not that I didn't before, but I noticed that it was a lot sometimes. And now it's just like more natural, more glowy, more like me. I look more like me, and I really like it. All right, guys, that's all that I have. Thank you guys so much for always sticking around. I'm telling you guys this all the time. I thank you very much. You guys are the best. May God bless you in every way. I'm out.